uses clips for review purposes and other copyright material for the purposes of criticism. This video follows fair use laws. This video may contain spoilers, graphic content, and or strong language. Viewer discretion is advised.
If you were to think back in 2009 of the top grossing movies of all time, movies like Titanic, Gone with the Wind, Star Wars, Harry Potter, Vin Diesel's XXX, considering how flooded it is in the used stores, would have probably have come to mind. But what if a new movie from a guy who made Piranha 2: The Spawning and an episode of Dark Angel and nothing else impressive to his name whatsoever, was releasing a science fiction fantasy about a group of furries getting lost into their VR headsets, would have taken the world by storm. Released on December 18th, 2009, opening to over 77 million in the North American markets, and really from there, sky's the limit. No, really, this movie literally never stopped making money. Like, for a moment, Avengers Endgame was like, it's my time to shine, and Avatar's like, nah, I'm getting a second run before my sequel. It's crazy because, like, when you hear people talk about their favorite fandoms, this isn't the Avatar series I normally hear about. It's not that one either. Like, sure, yeah, I remember a lot of people talking about the movie when it was in theaters. I was in the 9th grade at the time, and pretty much everyone in my class had seen it. I went to theaters 3 times to see this. Once because I wanted to see the movie, once to see it in 3D, and one more time because I was basically dragged by a friend. Honestly, with that third viewing, I was blue dabba deba dead, and I really had no more interest in it. I remember when the film came out on DVD, and whenever we got to watch a movie in class, everybody wanted to watch it. But literally like a year later, I never heard anyone else like ever talk about this film, and it's remained that way, only to be brought up in the top grossing movies of all time conversations. I'm sure being the 3D trendsetter helped inflate its box office earnings. After all, literally every film tried to copy it from there on out. It was a huge advancement in terms of what CG technology could do, considering most of the film is CG rendered. But I just think of things like Star Wars, Harry Potter, the real Avatar, and how much that fandom keeps talking about the worlds they love so much, and I just never hear anybody talk about this movie in that light. Of course, being the biggest movie of all time, you would also come with video games across all platforms of the time. I actually borrowed the PSP copy from a friend and apparently still have it. Hey buddy, I got your game. Deliver $30,000 to my front door. The game get. I remember the game actually being somewhat surprisingly fun, although I'm not sure if I ever beat it though. It earned some pretty mixed reviews on Metacritic, but considering that it's a licensed game, it might as well be certified fresh with those ratings. It's worth the same amount. So I figure with the sequel right around the corner and some derivative content, it might as well be a good enough time to revisit James Cameron's Avatar and its video game counterpart, James Cameron's Avatar on the PS3. What's up? What's up? I just saw the what's up. Does anybody else remember that? What's up? Is that too loud? Might be a little bit too loud. What's up, everybody? Playing some Naya Wonder Bread submitted by our friend Raging Bull. What's up, Pigeon? What's up, Lotus? What's up, Torvis? Sad, dude. I guess it's afternoon for Torvis. Good afternoon, Torvis. Lotus just released their Golgari ramp video. I'm excited to watch that later today at work. I guess there was a discussion about fumes and arms that I'm curious to hear. But outside of that, what are we doing today? Well, today we're playing Naya. This is a pretty heavy artifact, and we're only playing green really for one card that I really love. So let's talk about our mana base. First and foremost, forest, 5 mountains, 3 plains. Then we have our Indestructible artifact lands, 4 Rustvale bridges, 4 Slagwood bridges, 3 Thornglint bridges. Then our creature base, we kind of are running like the Boros synth package in a way, but we're doing some other things. We have 4 Glenhawks, 4 experimental synthesizers, 4 Galblast, 4 lightning bolts, 4 Limbos. So I get to try the bread today. I haven't tried this card once since it came out, so excited about that. 2 Dawnbringer Clerics, 4 Core Skyfishers, 4 Cleansing Wildfires, which I'm excited about. Haven't played that in a while, so excited about that. Tired as hell, but I'm in a weekend early national celebration tomorrow here, plus 1 swap days for a free afternoon. Welcome from break. Good. Everybody deserves a break, Pigeon. Everybody deserves a break. Hopefully you enjoy your break. We also have 4 Rim Resolves to find more gas, 4 Carapace Foragers, which is a 4/4 for 2 that we're playing as kind of like a beatdown plan. That's why we're also splashing in green. I like this card a lot. Hopefully it's pretty good. Hold on. And then to round off the deck, 2 Foundry Helixes. Deals 4 damage to any target. Also, if we sacrifice an artifact, we gain 4 life. How many matches are you playing so we can predict the over-under? I would like to get in a minimum of 3, but I'd like to get in more if I can. But at least a minimum of 3 if I can. Sideboard, 2 Dawnbringer's Clerics, 2 extras, 4 Journey to Nowheres if need be, 3 Revoke Existences for the artifact Enchantment Hate, 2 in the festivities, in people's festivities, 3 Cast into Fire, and an extra Foundry Helix. That's what we got going on. The idea is we're going to play cards like Experimental Synthesizer, Dawnbringer's Cleric, and Limbas, and we're going to flick them with Glinthawk, Core Skyfish here, using them plus Carpace Forager to beat down, Cleansing Wildfire as card draw, but also to ramp with. We can also destroy lands of our opponents, which is fun. Rin Resolve to dig even further, and Gal Blast, Lightning Bolt, Foundry Helix to go to face to close out a game. That's what we got going on. 2-1, 3-0, 68 win percent rate predicted. Let's go. Let's get in some games. We got the Naya Wonder Bread here, so let's get into some games here. We got some Commander Legends downshifts, so I'm curious to see what's out there with that. Anybody watching who is not a member, please consider becoming a member. 99 cents gets you access to our Discord server, which this deck came from. Once a week, I have the Discord server vote between Discord server decks of what I'll play. This is what won this week. We had a nice selection of decks, though, to pick from, but this is the one that won today. Well, this is a mulligan. This is unfortunate. So please consider becoming a member. Supports the channel. I'll keep this, I guess. I'm going to bottom probably just one of the lightning bolts. Maybe Gal Blast is what's the bottom, because, well, we can activate Gal Blast. As long as they're not main decking Cast into Fire. But also to support the channel, just liking, subscribing, sharing, commenting, all goes a long way as well. The 1/1 for 1 that gains +2/2 with Metalcraft could be good. I guess Carpace Dude is out of bolt range is valuable. Yeah, it's out of bolt range, but yeah, I completely understand what you're saying about the other card. You know what's cool is if they go Basilisk Gate, we can blow up the Basilisk Gate with Cleansing Wildfire. It's like that's kind of cool. I imagine we're going to see a cat here, though. Yep. Yeah, this is like the 8th iteration of the deck Pigeon. Ardent Recruit was awesome for a long time and had to focus on the bounce. Unfortunately, we're not finding our colors super duper well. Just going to yield through this turn. If we don't draw... If we don't draw a land... I'll probably Rin Resolve to find a land over Limbas. If we draw a land, I'll probably go Limbas. All new burn card could be great. Sacrifice artifact. Creature deals 4 damage. Yeah. Improvise club. For sure. Oh. Oh, of course we draw our green source. I'm probably going to Limbas here. Are you worth keeping on top? Maybe. I am curious about what our opponent's got going on here. Is this Propaganda's white infect? I want it in here, just unsure what to cut out, how many copies. Yeah, it is, in my opinion. Well, double gates is kind of annoying. Do you have a save spell? They don't. Just like that, chat. 30 seconds and replace card. You could probably replace Foundry Helix for the club. It might be more efficient, but the Foundry Helix is good because you gain 4 life, so it'd be good in the burn matchup. Until you draw it where you don't have the land for it. Let's Run Resolve here. I'm actually going to Cleansing Wildfire myself to get white. They already have double... what's it called? Double Basilisk Gate. I'm going to pass here, though, because I want to probably hold up to kill the Sacred Cat. We can play Cleansing Wildfire next turn. We could also get lucky and just top deck a land, but... Helix have been good for burn. I figured it would have been. Just dropping ideas before I forget about everything. What's the Lightning Bolt the cat? I don't want to waste a Gal Blast here. I kind of hate losing all of our burn spells here, but we're not doing very much right now. Good Pigeon, just jokey joke. Yeah, we were joking about that yesterday, how we always argue in chat what cards to play in Discord. See, if you join the Discord, if you join a membership, you get to know about all these inside Discord jokes. There's a part of me that just wants to Gal Blast us now, get out of the way. I don't think I'm going to. Let's go get a white source here. And we get a Rustfell Bridge. Let's just play the Rustfell Bridge and pass. We're going to pass here and then probably just Gal Blast this cat. So we'd have the Foundry Helix to steal, to kill another Priest of the Norn. Priest of Norn, if they play it. That's all I got for this turn. Might just lead on Synthesizer this turn. Sure. And they're playing the Sacred Cat. That's, I mean, the other cat. Let's just lead with Synthesizer here, see what we find off the top. Of course, Skyfisher is really good. Let's pick up Limbass. Nope. Let's play Glenhawk. Pick up Synthesizer. Play the land. And I'm probably just going to chump block this Cauldron Familiar. So I'm just going to get down the... Limboss here. Put you on top. And pass. We have a lot of cards. Time to Hawk Synthesizer. Exactly. We have a lot of cards. Probably just play Synthesizer, Foundry Helix to kill the cat, gain some life. So I'm probably just going to take the cat beats here if they just play cats. Boros Synthesizer has so much gas it feels good. Yeah, no kidding. Limboss coming in for our opponent. They are going to scry to the top. Might not even bother with this Foundry Helix to Cauldron Familiar, just because they can bring it back with the Limboss. This is going to be a long, grindy game. I can already feel it. I'm probably just going to take this shot here. See that thing, you started with 2 tap lands and a forest, and now you stabilize? Trying to, aren't we? Well, that's obviously easy. Just get rid of the Basilisk Gate. Yeah, they get to fetch for a land, but we get to draw a card. I was like, that's an easy choice. Just pop the Basilisk Gate. I don't care if they get a basic. The Basilisk Gate's the problem card. A lot of their creatures are super dorky. Core Skyfisher. Pick up Limboss. Attack you. Limboss again. Put on top. I like the food. I like this bread.
You like the bread, little Brady? I fucking love this bread.
Maybe there's an argument for bouncing a synthesizer instead of Limboss here. Probably. More than likely. This Basilisk, this cat I'm blocking. With the Core Skyfisher. I'm not going down to 6. Not unless I have to. I know I could have lightning bolted it, but I would rather not, because they can just get it back real quick. It's like I'm a little hesitant of bolting this Cauldron Familiar. Another lightning bolt is kind of cool. Let's synthesizer here. Play the Slagwood. Let's play the other synthesizer. Rustfell Bridge, I don't really care that much about. It's Core Skyfisher here. Kind of just looking for another Cleansing Wildfire. I don't really want to play this other synthesizer because we don't have enough red mana. I like just Lightning Bolt here, and you do want the synth always. True. True. Because you have Helix this turn. You could have double bolt the cat. Sure. I'm probably just gonna bolt the cat. I'm probably just gonna bolt the cat and then just Foundry Helix the cat. We could Foundry Helix the cat. My thought was we bolt the cat and then we cycle the Limboss, but that's basically the same thing, right? Limboss goes back in our deck. Cat dies. We gain 4 life. Helix is better in my opinion. It is. 100% right. They get their cat back. But it is what it is. Helix / Club on Limboss has proven useful. Yeah, no kidding. Helix is more mana efficient. I agree. That's why I went that route. Ooh. Carpace Forager? Carpace Forager? Like, I would like to play that, please. Check this out. Lightning Bolt. Dawnbringer. Exile the cat. Attack you for 2. Let him time to forge his Carapace. Whatever, I'm not playing Magic. I'm just going to fire off this Rin Resolve. I don't think I am. I'm just going to pass. Hold up Lightning Bolt. Sweet Lion Bro, that's why I have Dawnbringer in the main. Dawnbringer's awesome. I've always liked Dawnbringer Cleric. Dawnbringer has so much option utility. Yes, it does. It's got a lot of utility for sure. Golden Egg, and you can't bring back the cat. I still think Cleansing Wildfire, the one Basilisk Gate, was the right choice. I think we just send all Really? I think we just send all Cleansing Wildfires to Basilisk Gate. I'm just going to yield through turn. Turn off auto yields. I don't want to yield through turn. I don't think we, though, attack this Cauldron Familiar. Dawnbringer Cleric feels a bit too versatile for Pauper, even though I don't think it's overpowered, just a staple. I mean, yeah, it's got a lot of versatility for sure. There's the cat. The cat needs to go. They're using the wrong cat gates deck list. What's up, David? It's always the right choice to Wildfire the Basilisk Gate. That's their whole gimmick. True. Well, let's Rin Resolve here. I should probably tap the Forest over the Plains because we have less Forest cards to play. You know? Well, that's an easy play line, isn't it? I'm not going to do the Cauldron Familiar because they can just sack the Golden Egg in response to Dawnbringer's Cleric. But this doesn't let them embalm the annoying cat. So I'm going to do this route instead. And goodbye. Let's just play Limboss too. Do we want another one? Sure. I'm gonna hold this Dawnbringer Cleric back. I don't need to attack with it. I think you do. Yeah, I think I want the bread. Fucking love this bread. Them doing this Golden Egg loop, though, is annoying for sure. But eventually they're going to run out of stuff to do with it. We have like a good amount of pressure on the board. Up to you at this point. I like the card draw, but I want to close the game out. Fish for burn. Yeah. That's what we're kind of just doing. We're kind of just fishing for cards. So, I mean, we get the other Limboss off the top, so, I mean, we get to draw more cards with it, so it is what it is. Them attacking seems kind of greedy, I feel like, but maybe not, you know? Does feel a little greedy, though. They have another one. No, they have another Golden Egg. We have Journey to Nowhere. Journey to Nowhere and Dawnbringer's Cleric and In the Festivities are all coming in. I beat traditional Symphosis list. That's awesome. Congrats. Thing is, already went through a lot of our burn cards, so Limbus is a bit more stable as a choice. Yeah, we're just kind of digging for stuff. Been counting cards. I'm going to lead with Rin Resolve. No, I'm not. Again, we should tap our green sources before anything else. I'm going to Limboss here. Let's Glandhawk, pick up experimental synthesizer. Yeah, that's important too. How much burn I have used. They don't have a ton of removal in their gate stack. Mm-hmm. Gal Blast is cool, just to get rid of the Mirror Enforcer. Or whatever, the Ichor Mirror Claw. So Lightning Bolt's just going to go to face. Weird concept for an opponent. It's kind of cool, though. This, like, Abzan Infect Gates list. It's kind of cool. I kind of like it. I don't know how I feel about Gates with Infect. Honestly, it feels a little bit janky, but I do kind of like it. Our opponent's getting to a point where they can't really attack with a cat anymore. Going to start yielding more through time, too, to save our time. I'd maybe consider dropping Carpace Dude for stability, but it works out on a list. It works out for you. It's good. Yeah, that's what feels weird. Yeah, the Infect Gates. I don't know. It's cool, but I don't know. In terms of like the Carpace Dude, nah, I think it's worth playing green for the Carpace. I like Carpace Forager enough that it's worth splashing just because I like the card enough. And I feel like Bull's probably in the same spectrum there of just really liking the card. What's up, Marco? Hey, if Ragamuffin's watching, if Ragamuffin watches this, you haven't joined the Discord server yet, so I wanted to know if the link was working properly. I don't know if Ragamuffin's watching right now or is watching later, but I would love to know if it's working or not for you. I'm just digging for our kill spells pretty much. There's a couple of them. That should be lethal in the air, right? Naya Affinity, are we not stable? We are getting stable. Yeah, it's kind of like a Naya Affinity, kind of. More Naya like synthesizer. But it's Naya Wonderbread because the title's better. So that's the question: is like, can our opponent like dig for stuff here? They could sacrifice the golden eggs, can't they, to draw some lands? I mean, to gain some life. So they're not like entirely dead, but they're kind of entirely dead. Another wildfire is pretty good for us. We attack with everything. They have to block with the Priest of the Norm here. Priest of Norn. Are you not entertained? So yeah, Ragamuffin, if you're watching this now or later, let me know if the Discord server link worked. I'm gonna play Glenhawk and just pick up the Lembas here since we don't really have like a good. I don't guarantee we hit something with synthesizer here, so I'm just gonna pick up the Lembas. If we attack with everything, they have to block with the Norn. It ain't got no gas in it. I tell you what's wrong with it. Ain't got no gas in it. Yup. They go down to 2. We stop blockers for days. We've killed 3 of their Basilisk Gates. That's awesome. Just main deck. Just main deck. Cleansing Wildfire is a wicked awesome card. The reason I always pick up Synth is even if we lose a card, we can just act like it was a mill. Like you never even seen the card, just keep moving and keep synthing. I mean, yeah, that's definitely a way to take it. Obviously I'm going to chump with Glinthawk here. This attack smells desperation, but even then I don't know what they can do to kill us for 10. But why risk it? Why risk the biscuit? We have lethal on board multiple ways. They can gain 3 life from Golden Egg and go up to 5, but they're still dead. Even if they have, a creature here, they're still dead. Well, I guess they're not still dead, but they're pretty damn close. Just lead on Synthesizer. Oh, you can't be denying resources to the opponent. It prevents in-game interactions and against the alleged gospel of fair play. Look, okay? Our opponent has to play fairly. I don't have to. I don't have to oblige by those rules, okay? You don't understand, right? I don't have to oblige by those rules. Just because our opponent has to doesn't mean I have to. I'm just looking for like one burn spell. Bottom you. Pick up a Synthesizer here. The value train. Oh, I love it. Somebody clip that. Somebody clip that, yeah. I'll upload a short. That'd make her great shorts. What was the timestamp on that one? 32. I'll make a note of it. Honestly, if someone wants to clip and upload it to their own channel, I don't care. Synthesizer finds Wildfire. Wildfire gets rid of their last Basilisk Gate they currently have. They got all the basic mana in the world, though, don't they? I'm going to Cleansing Wildfire again. A Limboss. Probably just let that one go. Of course, Skyfisher. Pick up Synthesizer. We don't have enough mana for the Carapace. Wildfire being wild in this matchup. Yeah, no shit. Wildfire's been awesome. We have 10 cards left in our deck. Holy shit, did we draw that much, really? Wowee. That's insane. In the Festivities can come in. Dawnbringer Cleric can come in. Journeys to Nowhere can come in. Cast into Fire is cool, too. I like most of our deck here. Like, honestly, like most of our deck is really good. Yep, that's what I meant by gas. Yeah, no kidding. Yep, always go under 20 cards in library every time. That's insane. Once I tap basics, I tap Slagwoods and Thornbridge before Rustveils. Yeah, I think we always tap our green first because of Carapace just being our only green source. What do we even trim out of here? Because we have so much good against them. Actually, I kind of like just taking out Foundry Helix here. I'm probably going to take out the Carapace. Just rely on our flyers to close out the game. I'm going to take out one land. Weird, I know, but I'm going to. Let's take out... We're going this low in mana. I'm actually going to go out one other land, too. I know, weird, right? I'm going to go down to 18 lands here for this one. I'm going deep here. On the draw, you can reduce land. True. Sideboard is easy. Just drop foragers in the forest, then drop helix if need be. Yeah, I think we take these helix out. I like the life gain, but I don't think it's necessary. 19 might be wiser, but hey. Well, we're down to only 2 drops, right? 1 and 2 drops. We're out of our 3 drops, so we got to drop 3 more. Let's do 1 lightning bolt. Let's do 1 limb boss. And I'm not going to bring in 2 cast into fires. Try that. Now limb boss life gain be more relevant. As I cut one. Aren't we living for danger? I guess so. Highway to the danger zone. We'll keep the 1 land wonder hand probably. If it pops up. We just have like non-stop answers for our opponents doing. This is probably a mulligan because we don't have a red source. This is a keep. Even though we don't have a white source. Let's keep. I'm going to bottom the other land and hope we can find one off of the limb boss here. We have a lot of white sources now. Limb boss. Life gain. I already read that. So we'll leave with Slagwood Bridges, go into Limb Boss, try to find a white land. Hopefully we find a white source by turn 3. You know? Or turn 1. Yeah, we'll just leave with Slagwood. I have to look at our white source count because maybe we want to go down a Slagwood Bridge over a Thornglint, but I'm not entirely sure. Well, that's an easy journey to nowhere target, isn't it? Okay, we bless. This is our game. We're going to try. We need to watch our clock, though. Our clock's pretty low. And we're both kind of slow decks, so we definitely want to watch our clock. I want to get in 3 games, but this is going to be a grindy game, like a grindy deck, so we might not be able to get in 3 games. We're going to try, though. Gatekeeper Vine? Sure. Gate Creeper, I should say. Bless up. I get another Basilisk Gate, sure. We get a Lightning Bolt. Just gonna Limb Boss here. We don't need more land, I don't think. Cool. I'll take it. Turn off auto yields. Yield to end step. Defender can't attack, so I'm not worried about the Gatekeeper Vine currently. Now, I mean, Dust to Dust is annoying, but also, like, you know what I mean? Especially when we just draw another Limb Boss. It's got to be a little bit tilting for our opponent, right? I'll draw this land. I think having 4 land would be pretty good. Yeah, Dust to Dust isn't an end-all be-all for us, that's for sure. I mean, it could be if our mana base was really crappy right now, but... Bro, did you play a land? Yeah, I played the basic mountain.
Yeah, we got dust to dust. They got our land and their limb boss here. They're getting all their basilisk gates here. So clearly, you know. Cleansing Wildfire could be fun, but I don't think it's worth playing right now. I think instead it's Core Skyfisher, pick up Limb Boss, and then cycle Limb Boss. Taking all the land we can get currently. Infect gates? Yeah, Pascal. This is like a weird infect gates list. We're up a game against them, but it doesn't really mean a whole lot right now. We have drawn a ton of land, though, which is not great. If we draw an indestructible land, I'm probably cleansing Wildfire myself. They have 3 Basilisk gates, so I'm not really like that concerned about getting the gates out of the way. It's just Lightning Bolt, Glistener Elf. He over there eating eggs and bread. He over there eating his eggs and bread. Do I want a Dawnbringer's Cleric here? I don't think so. Doesn't do a whole lot for us. There's a part of me that wants to Cleansing Wildfire their Basilisk Gate. We get to draw a card off of it. I don't think we do it right now. It helps fix our mana a little bit. I mean, yeah, they technically have the mana they need with like Black Dragon Gate. There's an argument for actually blowing up the Black Dragon Gate. Do it? Oh, maybe. The thing is, like, if we draw an artifact land, I'd rather do it on that. You know what I mean? I'd go for the Black Dragon. Doesn't matter now because they have Gatekeeper Vines. They had the affinity of Gatekeeper Vines. Bro creeping. He's creeping all over the place. I'm probably just going to stack this Limb Boss here. Just to gain some life. I don't know. We don't really need to gain life right now, do we? We need to draw a way to deal with that Sacred Cat right this second. You know what is good? Yeah, Solano Ledgewalker. No kidding. The problem is our mana. We can't Dawnbringer's Cleric this Sacred Cat. Which I might let them hit me once. With Sacred Cat, so we can try to get rid of it on their turn. Like we can instep, Gal Blast it, upkeep, Dawnbringer Cleric it. Not enough planes in this game? Yeah, no kidding. Our mana is really weird. Yep. They're going to get to gain a ton of life off of this. Obviously, I'm not going to let this connect. I'm gonna throw Glint Hawk under the bus. Cleanse your mountain. I might. Don't even need to. I'm going to, though. I'm going to cleanse one of our mountains, grab another basic plains. Synthesizer's kind of cool here. Good with gates if you find room, right? Told you were blessed? Apparently not. Been using Ledgewalker, my lemon grass proliferate. It's been awesome. Yeah, Ledgewalker with a gates build would be really good. Legitimate question, why doesn't Bogles play gates? Just because they want more untap sources, maybe? I need to play Bogles. I've always wanted to. I think I did a long time ago. I don't have the Ancestral Masks, though. Their god might be more useful than ours, but white sources are coming straight down from heaven. Too slow for Boggles. Big enough already. True. That is true, Lotus. Alright. Cast into fire would be absurd here. Gal Blast. Hmm. I see Dead Cat looking rough, boys. Yeah, this game's looking rough. What do you mean the gas mask? Yeah, it's like, do I want to get rid of Sacred Cat here or Ichor Miraclaw? I'm going for the Ichor Miraclaw doesn't have trample right now, but they have a way to give it trample. It is what it is, you know? The cat will actually prevent us from closing out a game, and we have a lot of answers for the Secret Mirror. All the answers we brought in, where are they? We brought in 1 million answers. I know, right? Where's Cast and Fire? It doesn't matter. It gets pumped. Our opponents also played a ton of Sacred Cats. Another Glistener Elf. Come on, Cast into Fire. Where you at? You are not it. We win on time. We are winning on time by quite a bit. Come on. Fuck was that, right? Every time pop a synth, flip a glint, right? Where's those Cast into Fires? I think we bring in all 3 cast into fires. Got Hannibal Lecter on stream. I was actually just thinking the other day I wouldn't mind rewatching Silence of the Lambs. It's been a while. Guy I follow on Instagram was saying that they picked up the Criterion Silence of the Lamb at the Criterion sale recently, and I was like, man, I haven't seen that in a while. We have 3 more cards to dig for here. We do got them on time, though. We do. We got 3 more to dig for. Wildfire. All right. Synthesizer. Well, that's one way to deal with one of them. Wildfire. I'm just going to do this to thin my deck out. They have all 4 Basilisk Gates, so it's not really that important right now. Journey. All right, board's cleaned up. Eat his liver with some fava beans and a nice Chianti, however you say that. It's been a while since I've seen that. Like, I think the last time I watched it was before me and my wife got together, so that's got to be like 7+ years ago. Sweet turn. Yeah, that ended up working out a little bit for us. Our opponent's kind of in top deck mode. Turn off auto yields, yield to end step. I'm going to crack this Limboss just to gain some life. Well, we're at 20. Why am I don't need to do that. I wanted to get through 3 games, okay? I don't know if it's going to happen. Nah, I don't. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to. They get a cat. I think it's terrible. Maybe. Our opponent keeps drawing threats, which is annoying. We have Gal Blast. I'm just going to crack this synthesizer here. How's Demir Terror even good? I think I've beaten it every brew I've thrown at him. I feel like I have a pretty positive record against them too. I know, because it's kind of a thought I usually have when I have mana left. It's like part of my brain's like, just do it. Crack it. I don't know. Demir Terror, I feel like I have a pretty good win record over him too, but also like it can just be a deck that closes a game out in like no time. That's why I can't take out Rin Resolve. It's the nuts. It's really good. I also I like the fact you don't play 8. I think 4 is a sweet spot. Answer is people keep terrible hands with Demir Terror when it's a deck that requires good hand selection. And it's probably true. It's probably a deck you really need to like be good at mulliganing, which is probably why I'm not going to be good with the deck if I ever pick it up. I want to pick it up at some point. To repair, oh my god, black creature. True. Oh, they disconnected. Instead of just conceding, they just disconnected from the game. That's lame sauce. I think we had it though. Yeah, they salt raged out. I think we had it though. We were running pretty good. I normally don't like sideboarding in that many cards. We had so many cards that's just backbreaking to our opponent. So it's like we might as well just side them in. I also like the fact you can just sideboard out lands in this deck too. Didn't mean to punch microphone there. 100% in the hands of the right pilot, it's a good deck, although the 4 snuff outs only version struggles with troll, obviously. On Arena, we call that roping. Right. Nice. Opponent dying of old age. Testing a random concept. Please don't join and then match concede. Sure. Let's go, Walker. Just let this one finish out. Maybe he was infected. Infected with... I'm so sick. Anybody else remember that song from Flyleaf? Like their one good song, in my opinion. We're mulliganing to 5. Blood Fountain. Mulligan to 5, Blood Fountain. Makes no sense. It's a random concept. Don't you understand? It's a random concept. Let's go mono black affinity. That'd be cool. Let's do it. I wonder how many Bobby Fishers out there playing multiple games. I don't get that reference. Augur of Souls. Yikes. That should probably just die. I want a Wildfire here, but like our hand's really good. Yeah, yikes. That should just go away. I mean, Cleansing Wildfire next turn. Gardens actually comes from Hearthstone, if you don't know. Chances are you didn't. I did not know. Never played Hearthstone. Wildfire's the right choice, I guess. Yeah, I'm going to Wildfire here. I wanted it, like... I feel like our hand's too good. As an 8-rack player, I deeply fear... I'm going to get our 1 forest out of our deck, just to have it. I deeply fear discard spells. Bobby Fischer was the greatest chess player of all time and played like 20 matches at a time. What? How's that even possible? I want to see Inquisition get downshifted. I doubt it'll ever happen, but it'd be really cool if it did. Be a lot cooler if it would. Probably just gonna Limb Boss Cleansing Wildfire here. I would like you. I guess we could play Glenhawk, start getting some pressure down. Of course Skyfisher's a bigger butt, right? Gotta look up some old footage of him walking from table to table, making move after move. I'll have to. Also gone mad and died at 64. The number of tiles on a chessboard. Oh, was like a suicide thing. To go out at 64. That's crazy. I like big butts and I cannot lie. Exactly. Fisher YouTube rants are interesting. Yeah, I'll have to look into this. Searching for Bobby Fischer is a great movie. I'll have to look into some of that. Hold on. IMDb. Searching for Bobby Fischer, 1993. A pubescent chess prodigy. Oh, so this is a movie. This isn't a documentary. It's a movie. That kind of sucks. It's not like a movie. I mean, that it's not a documentary. It's a movie. Maybe I can find a documentary. Let me watch a documentary first, or if I can find a documentary, then I'll go from there. Gal Blast. Cool, so we can get rid of the intrusive card. It's Cleansing Wildfire here. And just go get another mountain. Wonder why they didn't play that card. I actually might just play Rin Resolve here. Just so we can have a pseudo extra hand. Yeah, I like that play. I like that play. Sure, Augur. We're getting to a point where I don't really care if our opponent makes us discard some cards out of our hand. Apparently they don't care either. Probably just going to lead on Synthesizer next turn. We can play Dawnbringer's Cleric, try to get rid of this Augur out of the graveyard just because it's annoying us. Okay, they did it for us. I'm really not that hard pressed about GerDaddy here. I'm going to play Synthesizer here. Get a Slagwoods Bridge. So the question is do we want to burn all this burn to their face? That's what the question here is. Because we don't have another way main deck to kill Gurmag Angler. I think I'm going to. I think I'm just going to burn out the Gurmag. Our opponent's down to 2 cards in hand. Our hand's full of stuff. We'll play this Dawnbringer's Cleric to just eat this Gurmag Angler. We have other ways to kill him, and we have plenty more burn in the grave. I mean, in our deck. So I'm not that concerned with it. Journey to Nowhere has definitely come in, though. We had a Graveyard Nuke card. That'd be cool. Honestly, probably just Journeys. Oh, boy. That's a card. Yeah, Journeys are definitely coming in. Synthesizer. Of course, Skyfisher. I'm just going to try to make a clock bigger than theirs. Okay. We have 8 power and air here. So unless they go like unexpected things, we can outrace them. Or just ignore the angler. Yeah, I guess so. I would have held back the bird and blocked Gurmag Bolt to kill it. I guess. Hindsight, right? I'm going to allow this one to connect. Now, that's an issue. That is a big issue. Synthesizer. Okay. Glendhawk. Burn him to the face. Hold on. I'm doing this backwards. Synthesizer. I'm going to let that Limboss go. Glenhawk. Pick up. All right. But you can outrace them? I think so. Hello, Mr. George. How much you play the new guy? 20 bucks? Too much. That's too much money. No good operator. You do nothing. I love that TikTok. Okay. I'm going to go out the Helixes. I'm going to go in the Journey to Nowheres. There's an argument for Dawnbringer's Cleric 2 here. I don't think it's a super strong argument, though. But I also like it because of Blood Fountain. But depends on what we can cut. I think we can still cut one land here. One land and 3 foragers. Try that. Do you play another game after this one? I'm down to play. But if anyone wants to go for it, I've already played Slash yesterday. It depends on what time this I'm going to mulligan. It depends on what time this game ends. If this game ends like relatively like decently quick, then I will. I'm going to keep this because we do have Cleansing Wildfire. So I'm probably going to bottom just the... This is going to sound weird, but I'm probably going to bottom Synthesizer here. Our opponent kept a 7-er. Okay, cool. Yeah, we can just draw that. But I'm still going to Cleansing Wildfire here. Our opponent didn't present any lands that seem worth wildfiring. That card's annoying, though. Could just Gal Blast it, I guess. Just don't like the idea of them hitting us for two cards. I'm going to respect the discard. Good luck. RL calls. When you on next? What? What do you mean about RL calls? Kill it? Yeah, I think we kill it. They kept a 2-lander. It's got real life stuff. Oh, gotcha. Gotcha. I'll be streaming tomorrow. Torvis. Sometimes my brain just does not click. You know, sometimes my brain just does not click on slang. But yeah, I'll be streaming tomorrow. I'm probably gonna play Monstertron tomorrow. I have a different list of Monstertron I really want to try. A list that goes more off of the artifact route and heavier into the heavier into the it goes heavier into the I think I'm just going to Cleansing Wildfire again. Just really thin our deck out while we got time. It goes heavier into the green creatures, less artifacts, stuff like that. Also plays Crop Rotation of Ancient Stirrings. So I really want to try that list out. Lobstertron is definitely your baby boy. Yeah, it's become like one of my favorite. See ya, Torvis. Thanks for hanging out. Into the Chunky Boys, right? Cool catch you on the morrow. Yep, probably around the same time, 10:30ish a.m. Eastern. So whatever that is for you, somewhere around there. But Torvis, have a wonderful day. Well, 3 land drops missed. GG's. Our opponent's just scooping it. All right, Pigeon. I'll create a buddies only because you're on my buddies list. But yeah, I'm a huge fan of that deck. It's like in my top 5 favorite Pauper decks of all time. So I want to try this variant of it, see what it's like. I'm a little leery on it. I'll keep this. I'm a little leery on it because it doesn't play... Who got the over-under? 2 matches, 4-0 games so far. Added the list on Discord, by the way. Oh, right on. Oop, didn't want to pull that up. Where at? Is it a Ponza deck? Is that what it is? Is that what you're playing? Or are you playing this against me, Lotus, if I'm not mistaken? Oh, Golgari sack. Nice. Nice, nice. Should have led on Rustvale Bridge over Slagwood. But yeah, so I want to try that out. That's what I'm trying to say. What's up, Moist? I wonder how long it will be. I wonder how long it will be. Somebody cracks working Mirkwood bats. The card is good, but I feel like it isn't a good show to use it. Ask David. Ask David Royale. Hope Infinity. I hope it's Affinity or Burn. Things get interesting there. Nah, it's Golgari sack. So this is actually kind of a scary match, I feel like. Just because of how they can grow. We don't have the best answer for some of their cards. Although it looks like they're on the 1-land Wonder Hand. Oshiv. Blister Pod. Okay. Love this card. Hey, Ragamuffin. Hey, I mentioned you earlier. What I wanted to say was I wanted to see if you got into the Discord. I've seen you haven't joined the Discord yet, so I wanted to see if the Discord link worked for you. Because if it didn't, I want to get that fixed. All right, I'm going to leave with Limboss and probably just Glen Hawk here. I would like to have that. Oh yeah, I haven't actually tried it yet. Okay, I just wanted to make sure. That way, if it wasn't working, it's supposedly, when I read it, the link that's posted on the community tab for members only, that link should always be good to use. But I just wanted to make sure, because I know sometimes if you individually invite people, like the link only lasts for like 7 days or whatever. So I just wanted to make sure you're good. Oh, also, I meant to say this earlier in the stream. For anybody wondering with the player profile series, they're gonna pump the player profile series. I am still working on that series. It's been hard to get schedules lined up, so just a heads up, there are more episodes that I'm hopefully going to be coming out. I think I have a pretty fun one scheduled to do Sunday, to record it Sunday with somebody we all know and love. That's all I'm going to say. But my daughter's doing something silly, had to film it. Right on. No worries. So yeah, so just throwing that out there. Obviously this thing just dies now. Let's play Limboss here. Gruff dies to blast, all good in the hood. Yeah, just try the link, seems to work just fine. Okay, cool. Cool. Hopefully you enjoy the Discord, Ragamuffin. But yeah, so it's I've talked to a couple people about doing the series, and it's just getting schedules lined up. I'm still hoping the Tandy Todd Anderson one will happen sometime soon. And Bone Picker. And Carrion Feeder. Lightning Bolt to Carrion Feeder. Foundrix Helix, the Bayou Groff. Put Limbass in our deck. And just pass. The only green is for Carapace, right? No green inside, correct. But Carapace is cool, so... You know what I mean? Pigeon is finding all the cards. Ooh, Young Wolf. That's annoying. No more Bone Pickers. He doesn't... Oh, no! I didn't realize they Bone Sharded there. He doesn't need to be in there if there's something better. Is there really something better? Such a cool card. How's the matches going so far? We're 2-0, but we're kind of on the back end of this one. I don't want a Wildfire here quite yet. I think I'm going to go with Limboss. Put on top for Rin Resolve. No. Hold on. I want to tap this mana better. Damn. Come on, brain. Work with me here. Limboss and Foundry Helix. So neither of those are good for us. Not yet. I don't like Mirror Enforcer in practice with the deck. It's always showing up too early where I can play Forger in turn 2. I like Forger. I'm a big fan of Forger. We're going to get crunched for a lot here. They've had just a good steady stream of threats for us to try to deal with, which has been super annoying. And a Rancor. They're running out of cards, though. This Foundrix Helix, that one Bone Picker here. They've had so many draw spells. Quit drawing cards, Pigeon. Stop it. They blanked us in gaining life, which sucks. But... we're going to lose this Limboss. I think it's more important we play Core Skyfisher to try to block this Rancor Bone Picker. I think that's more important. Blink sucks to play against. Yeah, no kidding. Pigeon is the opponent. Yep, Pigeon is the opponent. I like Exiled Helix and Limboss on this next turn. Exactly. Yeah, our opponent is playing this really sweet Golgari sack list. You play a land already? We did. I'm fine with trading a Core Skyfisher for Bone Picker here. If that is the case. I mean, we take 2 damage here, but I'd rather try to get some of their big threats out of the way. Is this where they have another Plant Puppers? God damn it. With a Rancor. Gal Blast. Wildfire. Yes, please. Let's just go get a land out of our deck. No blast, please. Digging. LOL. Come on, blast. Blast. Blast, blast, blast. Well, shit. We do have a 4/4, but if they kill it, it's going to be kind of crappy. Eat his liver. We're trying to here. This is so annoying. Same here, LOL. He said, this is so annoying. I'm like, same here, man. This back and forth is annoying for me, too. I don't know if he'll attack here. I didn't mean it this way. Equals levels of annoyance. All good, buddy. Alright, Rancor goes back to their hand for the millionth time. They might kill us just with Rancor damage. Oh, Guildsworn Prowler with Rancor is pretty good. I love this list. 2, 3. I'm just gonna crack the synthesizer. Not very impressive. Let's just gain some life. I don't know if they can steal out of the graveyard. No bro kill at Rancor. I didn't even think about it. I was like, I didn't even think about it. Wait, why? It would just go back to their hand. You could easily block Guildsworn with Dawnbringer. That's what I'm planning on doing. I'm actually fine with attacking with the Samurai token here too. I could I could tell. I was like, I thought it was like one of those comes back when creatures dies. Oh, it has summoning sickness, duh. Serves me right. Read the card. Exactly. Oh. I love playing with you guys, like, on stream. It's fun. That's where Magic's the best, right? It's like when you're playing with, you know, people of, I don't know, common. Throw Dawnbringer underneath the bridge here. I'm gonna text my wife. We'll see if she wants shitty fast food for lunch. We say online friends. Yeah, online friends. I don't know why my brain just totally blinked there. The 2/1 plant token, let's go. Do we have any graveyard strat stuff? No. Damn. Samurai versus Flower. Almost poetic. I was like, how do you spell poetic? It's not a card I say, like, I think of very often. We shouldn't have played land if we were going to play Glenhawk. It doesn't matter. Speaking of Samurai, I've got a couple Samurai games I've been meaning to play. Ghost of Tsushima and Trek to Yoki. Better without grave strats. Can't tell how many relics, bombs, and chalic and clerics I've seen in other decks. Yep. Other sideboards, other main decks. Big agree. That's why Torex is in such a bad spot right now. And I blame it all on the Demir Terror. Hey. There's a guy who does things. Hopefully close games out, that is. Carpace Forger is a big dork, that's for sure. I really like this card a lot. I love going hella bit with this deck. You might, but I don't. I'm fucking like, come on. Our opponent's got really explosive cards. We don't have a good value engine right now either. Hey, now. What was our dude doing to you, Pigeon? He was just existing. My boy, he was my baby, my boy, my pride, my possession. My Carpace Forager. Put on top. I'd be like, it's God's plan now. If God was to will it, we will win it. Okay, I'll take a core Skyfisher any day of the week. That is not the right mana either. I put it into God's hands now. Obviously we're gonna pick up the synthesizer. Play synthesizer off of synthesizer. Now we got our engine online a little bit here. Oh well. Just play the forest. Attack for 2. Probably just play this other synthesizer from hand. See what we get off of it. We snag a lightning bolt. That's what I'm talking about. OP's like, oh, he's hellbent. Then boom, right? I'm getting egged. Carrion feeder with nothing to feed on. Okay, never mind. With plenty to feed on. Running out of cards out of the deck. +12 rounds with aristocrats, right? These games can go long, that's for sure. That's for damn sure. That's for gosh damn sure. God, I drawed as much as you. This is crazy. The power level is absurd. It's over 9,000. Cleansing Wildfire. Male's here. My dog's barking like crazy. We cannot draw a land. Our entire mana base is on the field. Right? Was I right? No, I guess we have some non-basics, right? All of our basics are on the field. This is some Magic gameplay. No kidding. I honestly might just pick up Limboss here. But I'm not. I'm going to pick up Synthesizer. Gal Blast away the Carrion Feeder before Carrion Feeder gets out of hand. Yep, GG. Woo! That was a game. Holy smokes. All right, Journeys come in. There's not much more I like here. There's not enough X1s, I think, for Cast into Fire to be worthwhile. There could be off of, like, Squirrel tokens, but I don't think there's enough. I like Foundric Helix as a way to deal with Bayou, Groff. I'm going to go down a land. And honestly, I'm not crazy about Dawnbringer's Cleric here, other than it being, like, an okayish blocker. But it's one of the weaker cards in our deck. I like Carpace Forager quite a bit. I don't know if he'll bring in stuff to predict our journey to nowheres. Maybe. He might have cards that deal with both artifact and enchantments, so that's just something to be leery about. I actually don't mind going up another Foundric Helix, honestly. I think I'm just going to trim out the Dawnbringer Clerics. If he has Pulse of Marassa, he has Pulse of Marassa. There's not a lot I can do about that. I can't flash in Dawnbringer's Cleric, you know? I like Carpace because it's big. Oh, we can trim out the Cleansing Wildfires. Let's go out to trim the Cleansing Wildfires. And we could just bring in a Cast and a Fire. One day I'll win against you on stream. My record is 2-0 or 3-0 for now. Or maybe, is this the one? Maybe. Didn't realize I had a streak over you. No. I'm just gonna bring in 2 cast into fires to deal with like token dorks. Game 1 was pretty good. G1 was amazing. This hand. I'll keep this hand. Not in love with it, but I will keep it. I'm keeping it and kind of hoping they don't have a turn 2 Bayou Groff. Like, let's hope they don't have the Young Wolf into Bayou Groff. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, Skedio. Good luck. T2 Big Dog. Part of me wants to lightning bolt this now so it doesn't come back. Yeah, I think I'm just going to play... I'm going to play Rustfell Bridge. Let's try to get our artifacts online here. I think is what I want to do. T2 Puppy for sure. They waited till I played a land. Good play there. Hey, Lim. Stop digging at your paw, bud. Ouch. Oh, okay. Good top deck. Hey, gotta love the good top decks. Use the force. Your puppers will not work on me. Damn. Can you not curse in Moto? Ooh, another Young Wolf that was really good. So we could synthesizer here, see what we hit off a synthesizer. Well, we can't Carpace here. Well, bye Carpace. We knew ye well, old friend. These are not the goodest boys you're looking for. I like that. I think I just bolt this Young Wolf. I think I'd do it now so they don't have a good target for, like if they had like a village rights or something, I'd rather them have a worse target for it, you know? Turn off auto yields. That's dumb, because if they go to play Rancor on it, we can, if we Gal Blast in response to Rancor, then they lose the Rancor forever. So we probably should, if we have some kind of way to interact, we probably should not yield for that reason. Okay, Nested Shambler kind of sucks to see. We get a Forger. I'm just going to get the body out on the field, the body yaddy yaddy, and then we can start going. I don't know why I said that. We can start going Limb Boss into a Synthesizer. Try that way. It's been a tough game to navigate through. Also, we can just Gal Blast the Nested Shambler in response to my Carapace Forager. He's not allowed to forage. I hate him. Apparently. But he's my possession. Trying to prove a point. Point taken. Had a lot of fun with my version of the opponent's deck the other day until I ran into a mirror match against an opponent that could actually afford the Initiate and Monarch creatures. Ew. Don't hate the Forger, hate the game. It's not good if I non-stop kill it. True. Alright, we get another land. Let's lead with Synthesizer here. Cool. Piece of candy. Okay, it's additional cast. I was like, if it's an EBT trigger, it might be worth bouncing Journey to Nowhere and then burning Young Wolf. But it's not an EBT trigger. It's as a cost of the spell trigger. I'm just gonna play the Synthesizer. I don't think we played a land this turn yet. We haven't. Let's just get these Synthesizers on the field. No, Glen Hawk! It's a card we needed. This deck rewards you for using your life as a resource. You just gotta trust the deck is gonna spit out something you need. Not just a land. Just not a land. True. Our opponent is down to one card. That's a good one card, though. Alright, let's run resolve here. We gotta play this out of principle, right? Oh, no, not this fucker again. I need to text my wife my lunch order. She is going to pick up fast food. Some gritty fast food. Double cheese burger meal. Only cheese, onion, and mayo. You know what? No, I'm fine with it just coming as is. No mustard, though. They put too much mustard on this at this place. I think we can afford to attack here. Cajun fry and a sweet tea, please. It was douche. Oh, but fucker works too. Hey, wait a minute. Are you stream sniping me now? I'm kidding. Are you stream sniping me? Cheater, 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 pickle eater. I'm just teasing. Pulsa my assa. Oh, that also reminds me. No pickles on burger either. Yeah, I'm stream eavesdropping. So you know my plans, my moves. I feel so betrayed. I don't give a shit. I'm just teasing. So you know you got this gal blast coming for your prowler boy, right? I know you said so. Yeah, I don't care. I really don't care. Like if we play, you're more than welcome to stream snipe me. That's one of the downsides of streaming, right? If I'm willing to stream, then you should be willing to be able to steal it from me, right? Hey, that's pretty good. I usually mute, but we're having a great time here. True. I don't care if you mute. You know, that's never been a thing that's ever bothered me. I'll let them draw a card and get their squirrely boy. I think I'm just going to limb boss here. When I see Carpe's Forger, I think the band Carpathian Forest. I've never heard of them. Can't steal or screen pick top decks. True. Big time true. Yeah, let's just pick up Synthesizer. I don't know if we played a land, but it doesn't really matter that much. We have all 4 synthesizers somewhere either on the board or in our hand here. And we lose another Glenhawk off of it? Come on. Come on. Imagine if we had blood tokens to bring Forgers back. That'd be cool. Don't think we need it, but be cool though. Just gonna take it. We have a much bigger clock than they do. Especially because we can just find burn out of the blue here. I've never lost 2 glints to synth. Well, I did it for you. Yeah, multi 5 and bad draws. Yeah, multi 5 in your deck is never fun. Make Pigeon a doll boy. Well, obviously I'm getting rid of the. Probably just get rid of the Young Wolf here. I'm pretty sure we got this game wrapped up. You gotta have card advantage for Mulligan 5. I mean, technically this deck does have card advantage because it has a lot of the sack creatures draw cards. But the problem is they've not had them, you know? That's what the problem is Pigeon's just not drawing them, so. There's probably an argument for just playing Limb Boss there, because I'm probably just going to Gal Blast the face. You have to check box to allow profanity in settings section. Oh, I'm not too worried about it. Didn't know that was a thing, though, but I like Pigeon's attitude here. Just going in with the squirrels. I like it. No! Stop it. We have lethal here, though. We did top deck Gal Blast, too. So we had lethal through just Gal Blast. But yes, but not thanks to this loser. He's got to go all in on killing the Forgers. Our poor little Forgers. GG's. GG's Pigeon. Fun. 3-0 for today. Yeah, the deck feels super good. 3-0 and a clean 6-0, right? We didn't drop a game, did we? I don't think we did. Yeah, we didn't even drop a game. A clean 4-0 across the board. 6-0. Jokes aside, it's a great card. 4-4 for 2 is always good. This is a clean 6-0. Yeah, Pigeon. GG's, by the way. I love the Golgari sack. That game 1 was crazy. Super good games. But yeah, as for the deck itself, good job, Bull. This is a very powerful deck. You are running the Boros Synth Engine, but you're also utilizing cards like Cleansing Wildfire and Carpace Forger. Carpace Forger, I think, is just a really, really good card. It's a 4/4, so it's a little bit more specific on the cards that kill it. But it is a close clock. It closes out games really quick. Yeah, it didn't run very well, but it's been instructive and fun. True, good. I'm glad. Yeah, Mulligan to 5 kind of sucks. Game 1 was a super good game. Game 2, Mulligan to 5 always sucks, especially in like a Golgari sack deck or just any kind of sack deck, because with a sack deck you want to have, like, really you don't want to go down 6. You don't really want to go past 6 because you need cards to run the engine properly, but I get it. It beats regular Boros Synth and Boros Bully, so there's that. Nice. Deck seems good and fun. I wonder how the 2 white Metalcraft creatures would be in the deck, though. So Bull has played this deck a bunch, and he's been testing this deck a lot. And he said they were pretty good, but he's trimmed them out. So my first 2 hands were terrible, but yeah, like the no land hands or the all land hands. But yeah, so pretty good. I like this deck a lot. Limbass is really good for obvious reasons. This is probably the most I've liked Synthesizer. Synthesizer's been a card that I've been on the fence about personally, just because it doesn't play into the strategies I like super duper well. 1-lander to 1-lander, oof, yeah. But in this build, it's very good. Very, very good. Maybe 19 is risky, but I don't think so. I mean, what's your top end, 2? You know? I don't feel like that's that risky. Personally. I think I ran 18 in mine. Let me look real quick. The last Golgari Graves, Golgari Aristocrats. I have a couple versions of this deck. 18, 8. I've ran 18 in all mine. In all versions of mine. So you could probably go down to 18. I guess I don't know what your top end is. Yeah, 18 would be good in theory, but I went 19 for safety. Yeah, the ones I've ran, I guess I've ran 19. So, where was I at with our Wonder Bread here? Carpace Forager is awesome. I like the card. Foundrix Helix was really cool in this deck too. Was kind of surprised. We need burn 10 cards. We need card advantage 16 cards. We need bouncers 8 cards. We need lands 20 cards. Only 6 cards left, so I ran 2 Dawnbringers Clerics and 4 Carpace Forgers, which is very, very good. We saw Cleansing Wildfire be randomly awesome against Basilisk Gates game 1. We saw Carpace Forger just being a good powerhouse closer. We saw Foundrix Helix just be good overall. We saw Dawnbringer's Cleric be good. So yeah, I like this deck a lot. I don't have any suggestions for changes. I don't have any suggestions for sideboard. My only thing is, like, maybe you could go down 1 land, but I like the idea of sideboarding out the 1 land. I like having the 20 lands main deck. I think it's fine. I really don't think there's anything wrong with it. Sweet deck, Bull. Super appreciate the suggestion. Thank you everybody on Discord for voting on it. Super awesome. Really like this. Makes sense. Maybe 8 burn cards would be enough. Just think out loud off the top of my head. Foundrix Helix was a really good, just kind of rando spell. So I like having it here. Ren Resolve was super good card advantage card. Yeah, everything here it just felt tight. Felt humdrum. It ran smooth. I'm sure there's probably times where the deck may feel a little clunky, but every deck does that. but it. How many cards did we draw this stream? A bajillion, right? Thanks for the stream. I'm glad you guys enjoyed it. Deck list is honestly very good. Props to you, man. Yeah, round of applause to Raging Bull. This deck list is, I think it's a tier list. I honestly do. Maybe not tier 1. Hell, if Boros Synth is tier 1, why couldn't this just be a flavor of Boros Synth? You know what I mean? Really solid. Really enjoyed it. Thank you, Bull, for the list. Please do. I need the simulation. It helps me figure out how to change it. Yeah, if you help me. I don't think there's much to change, man. I think the only card to change is if you would want to go into Boros. If you're like dead set into Naya, or if you want to go into Boros, that's it. That's the only thing to talk about with this deck, is if you should go into Boros with it. He said he beats Boros with it. Exactly. So I don't know like what you would want to change. Carpace Forger is just such a cool card. I think I'll post my Dragon deck in Discord just for fun. It's still a rough draw for memory of playing against it. Yeah, go for it, Ragamuffin. There's forums in there for deck lists, so enjoy. Go wild. Cause Boros needs a bigger boy, I guess. Yeah, I don't know. I think it's fine. I like it. It feels slightly different enough from Boros Synth, because I don't think Boros Synth is running Cleansing Wildfire either. But yeah, super enjoy it. Thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed the stream and want to support the channel, consider becoming a member. $1 a month gets you access to the community Discord server, along with the custom emotes. Your name turns green. You get a little badge icon next to it as well. And for what it's worth, community member only posts. Your name at the beginning and the end of stream, all for only $1. Goes wild and lifts top. Not that kind of go wild, Ragamuffin. Yeah, thank you, Pigeon, for the game. It was super fun. Thanks, everybody, for watching. If you want to support the channel the free way, subscribing, liking, sharing, commenting, all that goes a long way in helping the channel out as well. Sharing the streams, the videos, and, the Reddit forums, everything like that goes a long way in helping out, too. Gets the word of the bird out. And yeah, tomorrow I'm going to play some Monstertron just to let you guys see the list. This is what I'm talking about. Cheers for his dream. Enjoy the food. Planning on it. Greasy fast food burger sounds amazing today. We're playing the Aurortius Herd, however you say it, Kozilek's Pathfinder, couple Pulses main deck, some more Fingrin Marauders, crop rotation. So we're playing some pretty interesting stuff tomorrow. So hopefully it'll be pretty good. And yeah, thanks everybody. And hopefully catch you tomorrow. And catch you in the Discord server, I guess. Bye, everybody.